when it comes to the best credit card, we talking about the best credit cards in the world. Now let's get straight to it though. What's up, y'all? Welcome to a new YouTube video. My name is Michael Benjamin, CEO of Consumer Ammunition Tactics, or CAT. Basically, we educate y'all about credit, consumer laws, help y'all get the best credit, help y'all get the best approvals, help y'all be the best in the world. Start your own credit repair business if you want to. If you want to go through my mentorship, I teach you how to do that. I was able to create my own credit business, leave my 9 to 5, all that. So you can buy your time back, all that. But today we're going to talk about the best credit cards in 2023. So the best credit cards in 2023. So before I even talk about the credit cards I like, just some prerequisite information. One thing I want y'all to be aware of when it comes to the best credit cards is you want to really look at your own situation. Are you looking for cashback? Are you looking for travel? Are you looking for 0% interest, right? Me personally, I like 0% interest because it's like, if you have a 0% interest card for like a year, 12 months, what'll happen is, let's say you have a $10,000 card. Let's say you liquidate it, you use the entire 10,000, you go get you an Airbnb, or go get you a down payment on a car or a house, whatever. You're only going to be paying the minimum monthly payment without accruing interest for the first 12 months. So you make the right investment, obviously you should get your money back, and then you're able to continue going crazy. So yeah, just keep that in mind. When it comes to the best credit card, just summary for the video, it really depends on your needs. So I want to talk about for beginners. So number one, the Discover It credit card. I like this card. And the reason why I like the Discover It credit card is because it's just a good starter card when you're just getting into credit cards. So I always tell my clients that they should go to Discover and just see if they could be pre-approved for it. So that's a Discover It cashback card. You could do your own due diligence in terms of research on it, but they have rotating categories as far as cashback. They have 5% cashback rotating categories every quarter. And yeah, it's just a dope card to get involved with. I believe it's 5% cashback on the rotating categories. So yeah, you can definitely you can Google Discover pre-approval. You Google it, and then you can see if you pre-qualify for some of the cards. So what will happen is you're going to enter your information, and it's going to be a soft pull. If you don't know what a soft pull is, it basically means it's not going to harm your credit. So don't be scary. Just go ahead and click it and apply. And a lot of people don't even realize, even if it was a hard inquiry, if you got denied, you can remove it, because you can remove any hard inquiries that are not tied to open accounts. That's just basic credit literacy if you did not know that. Go watch my other videos on credit if you're not too familiar with credit literacy. But yeah, that's just some information for y'all. So the Discover It cashback card, that's definitely a good card for beginners. They'll give you a decent limit, maybe anywhere from 3 to 10,000. And what you want to do when you get approved, so let's say you do the pre-approval, they say like, oh, you have good odds for getting the Discover It cashback card. What you're gonna want to do, apply. Once you apply, you get your approval. Let's say they approve you for let's say a low number, like 5,000. What you want to do is, they have something called the reconsideration line. So the reconsideration line is basically the line that you call when you get denied for a credit card. But the finesse, the sauce you want to do, you always want to call the reconsideration line, even if you get approved. So let's say you get approved, you get $5,000. You're going to call the reconsideration line. Call them, be like, oh, I want to check on the status of my credit card that I just applied for. Even though you already know you got approved for 5,000. You're going to call them, they're going to be like, okay, oh, you got approved for 5,000. You're going to act confused, like, oh, dang. I'm actually trying to make you guys my primary card. Is there a way that I can get an increase in limit? So ain't no harm in trying. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it may not work. But if you didn't ask, you weren't gonna get it regardless. So it's worth a shot, basically, if y'all get where I'm going with that. So that's what you want to do for all of that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Next card that I would say, this has no limit. It's my favorite travel card. Y'all probably know it. Amex Platinum. Amex Platinum, I don't know if it'll focus. Amex Platinum. Amex Business Platinum, I should say. So Amex Business Platinum, it gives you, access at the lounge and stuff like that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's a dope card to use. And you could put like your business expenses on it if you have an LLC. Obviously, if you're getting this, you have an LLC. You could do it personal as well. A lot of people look at it like, oh, they have a high annual fee, but if you get into things like manufacturer spending and all that, you'll be good. So American Express. Oh, and it's a loud card too. Like, listen, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's like metal. So you want that heavy credit card. You want that heavy. Speaking of MS, since I said MS, this is not a credit card, but if y'all know about this, Coinbase for manufacturer spending, it's not a credit card, but I just decided to have that. There's a Coinbase method that you can do as far as manufacturer spending. You can tap into that if you know it. If you don't know it, do your own research. So, next card that I like is Alliance. So Alliant. They're a credit union. So one thing too with credit cards, you want to build relationships with them. So I built a relationship with Alliant, and then I applied. And then basically from when I applied, because I applied in 2021, I believe. When I applied in 2021, the minimum approval you can get is $10,000. I don't know if that's how it still is, but you want to look for cards that have high limits because you can do a lot with that. And the higher the limit, the easier it is for you to have a low utilization rate. So keep that in mind. You want to look for high approvals. So when we talk about the best credit cards, you want to be aware of that as well. So that's something for you. The last one I'm going to mention, a lot of people know, Navy Federal, Green Rewards, cash Green Rewards. So they gave me 25 bands on that one. And again, high limit. I established that relationship with Navy Federal, and I was able to, get that card. So when it comes to the best credit cards, the main theme I want y'all to be aware of is know like what you're looking for. Are you looking to get a low utilization rate? So you want to get high limit credit cards. Are you looking for 0% interest because you want to invest it in something? Are you looking for strictly business credit cards? Are you looking for cash back because you want to have free groceries, free gas, like manufacturer spending? So are you looking for travel, right? Travel perks and stuff like that. So really just understand your situation and understand like your purpose of why you're able to do it. So when it comes to the best credit cards, in my opinion, you should have at least one of each. So cashback card, high limit card, travel card. So basically just everything I showed y'all, right? I showed y'all a stack of credit cards in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But some of these are debit actually. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Y'all have a blessed one.